Hello friends, today we look into growing lucky bamboo in soil, that is shifting or repotting lucky bamboo plants from water into the potting soil. Then we'll also discuss the benefit of doing this and the steps involved in this procedure, and finally on soil grown lucky bamboo care tips. All that's coming up. Welcome back. If you're a hobby gardener or interested in growing plants, consider subscribing to this channel. Also turn on the notification bell icon so that you won't miss any updates. Before we start, a quick recap on some basic facts about lucky bamboo plants. Firstly, they are not bamboos at all. They are part of the Dracaena family. Their botanical name is Dracaena braunii or Dracaena sanderiana. Lucky bamboos are basically water plants, meaning they have no requirements of potting soil to grow. Although lucky bamboo plants grow successfully in a soilless environment, they also grow very well in well-draining soils. The actual purpose of shifting them into the soil is to speed up their growth. I'm sure most of us have the water-grown lucky bamboo purchased from a store or even online, and you might have wondered that there is hardly any growth both in height and caliber. So what we basically do by repotting them in soil is make them free from a constrained space out of a tight water container. Now the questions that arise. Number one, can I plant lucky bamboo in soil? And number two, can I plant lucky bamboo outside in garden in sunlight? The simple answer is yes for the first question and yes for planting them in soil in a container, and the answer to the second question is no, because lucky bamboo cannot tolerate direct sunlight. However, when you plant in dirt or potting mix, you need to follow a different set of care tips which we'll discuss later. Well, now let's quickly repot our lucky bamboo in soil. The step one obviously is to obtain the lucky bamboo plant from a store, or if you already have this one, you need to dismantle it and separate the twigs for replanting them separately. One important tip here is always get a plant that has a bright green leaves with healthy white roots. And one more tip here is to smell the lucky bamboo. It should not produce a foul odor, that is foul smell. The step 2 is selecting the container or pot for potting the lucky bamboo. This plant has no preference for container size or the material of the container. You can choose any good size container, either plastic or clay or anything, doesn't matter, because you will not be keeping this in direct sunlight. The step 3 is a well-draining potting soil, like the one you use for succulents and cacti. You can fill the pot with this type of soil. You can even make your own mixture or even purchase a ready-made cactus mix. You can watch my video on succulent soil mixture preparation from a link in the description. One point to remember here is you can add lots of vermiculite to the mixture because of its water retention capability. If you do not have vermiculite, you can also add lots of diaper gel made by mixing the diaper absorbent material with water. The step 4 is insert or push the stem of the lucky bamboo 1 to 2 inches deep into the soil and plant with good spacing between the twigs. The step 5 is finally water it thoroughly and place the lucky bamboo plant on a windowsill which does not receive direct sunlight but receives adequate bright indirect light. Make sure to keep the soil moist by watering it daily. You can do first watering with Epsom salt solution to counter the transplant shock. Make sure you add very little Epsom salt, like half teaspoon in 1 liter of water, because lucky bamboo stems are quite sensitive to over fertilization. Well, now we'll look into the quick care tips for soil grown lucky bamboo plant. First thing is place your lucky bamboo plant in a well ventilated area in shade and in bright indirect light, no direct sunlight. The second tip is keep the soil slightly acidic. You can either use 5 gram alum in 1 liter of water or 1 teaspoon of vinegar in 1 liter of water every 10 days. Then the third tip is fertilize it every 15 days with NPK fertilizer, like half the regular dose, like about only 3 to 4 crystals every 15 days for a 10-inch pot, because it's quite sensitive to over fertilization. The last tip is keep the soil moist all the time with daily watering. If you have added good vermiculite or gel into your soil, you can even water it alternate days. So there we have it, folks. That was our episode on how to grow lucky bamboo in soil and its care tips. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up, share the video and comment below the video. Also consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Happy gardening!